Bravo! Ploughing Scragdon Furrow. They tell me a true bruise had come to the arena. Would you believe it? They were right.
Thanks.
Cyprian Wiley, known the most as Whoreson Junior, appreciates good handiwork. Well, we've nattered enough. Now,
Cleaver's dwarves are in the sewers. They've slaughtered the guards.
don't stand there like a sodden prick at a wedding. Muster the men and get out those midgets. And would someone please kill the blasted witcher?
You heard the man. Kill him!
With the recent launch of the Syndicate expansion for Gwent, I thought it would be a good moment to go over one of the leaders, Whoreson Junior. His real name is Cyprian Wiley. Cyprian was born to become a criminal, because as they say, like father, like son, and his father was a big man in the underworld of Nilfgaard. Alonso Wiley, known as Whoreson Junior, was a ruthless man with sadistic tendencies. He had all the traits he needed to succeed in Nilfgaard's underworld. He owned many prestigious casinos, fighting rings and brothels within the city walls. All except one of his properties were passed down onto his son. The Rosemary and Thyme, however, was given to Dandelion. This is where the main difference between Alonso and Cyprian is. Alonso had a love for art, which his son didn't. Cyprian even used his father's love for art to have him assassinated. This might seem cruel for one to murder their father. However, Cyprian didn't have the most happy of childhoods. He was often victim to his father's beatings, which is speculated to have been the cause of his cruel and merciless attitude. While Alonso was on his way to a poetry recital, a group of men under the orders of Cyprian killed him. At this moment, Whoreson Junior took Whoreson Senior's place as the leader of the Cut-Ups, a gang of criminals dressed like clowns. The Cut-Ups were most influential in parts of the Bits and the Upper City, where Whoreson Junior had some of his properties. In The Witcher 3, a few of these properties are visited by Geralt, like his house in the Upper City, one of his casinos, and the arena. The arena is the most interesting property, because we know the most about it. In the arena, contestants fight to the death, be it against man or monster. When one decides to fight, they first have to talk to the administrator of the arena, Igor the Hook.
Greetings.
Don't know you, not letting you in, and don't you fucking stand there.
Recognize this piece of paper?
Fight contract.
Good, you can read. So who's this contract made out to?
Says, Zdenek. Made out to Zdenek.
Mm-hmm. I'm Zdenek. Any more questions?
In you go. Don't you go wandering. Straight to Igor now.
Fair enough.
He is the one who arranges everything for Whoreson Junior and makes sure the arena makes profit. In The Witcher 3, there's an option to, while searching for Cyprian Wiley in the arena, to fight there and try and become his bodyguard. In the pit, Geralt faces off against several men from the north and Skellige. After these men, however, came the monsters. In The Witcher 3, Geralt faces off against Tatterwing, a wyvern who was used for entertainment, as well as Andragas, and last but not least, Boris the Bear. The arena had more beasts, However, what happened to them before or after The Witcher 3 is unknown. These include the troll Pugo Boombreaker. If you go into the arena, you might notice something on the opposite side from where you enter. A man is sitting with his guards around him. This is Hierarch Hemelfart, leader of the city of Novigrad and the Eternal Fire, who was a great lover of the arena, even selling some of his fire-sworn zealots to Whoreson Junior to fight in the arena. Always sent there to their death. If you go in alone and fight, eventually Whoreson Junior will show up. He, however, will soon ask Iger to kill Geralt, as Cleaver's dwarf are storming the arena. This was the end for Iger the Hook, obviously. I mean, barely anyone faces Geralt and survives. Cyprian wasn't liked much by the other crime bosses of the city, from the Syndicate to the Big Four. During his active reign, however, he seemed to kind of get along with Hemelfart, with whom he had a profitable business running for them both. Eventually, as the Syndicate made way for the Big Four, Whoreson Junior's lust for power became too great. He made a deal with King Radovid V of Redania. He would start a gang war in Novigrad, so Redania would be able to take over the city with ease. During this time, he made a deal with Dandelion and Ciri to have their phylactery fixed in exchange for Reuven's treasure. However, as the temple guard confiscated the treasure, he wasn't happy with them. He kidnapped Dudu as revenge and tortured him, resulting in a scar. Ciri came to save Dudu, and in the process knocked Cyprian Wily out. From here on out, everything went downhill for him. He was a tool for Radovid, nothing more. Once his purpose had been fulfilled, he discarded him, practically handed him over to Geralt to take his revenge on him. When Geralt confronts Whoreson, he discovers that he is more disturbed than would ever be suspected.
Fucking degenerate. He so much as touched Ciri, he'll pay.
Dead prostitutes all around, hanged, cut open, strangled. Whoreson has two possible endings: death or the gutters. If you kill him, Dudu will take his place and cleanse his name by becoming a legit businessman, earning twice the profit. If you spare him, he will end up in the gutters, with kids throwing stones at him. No one offered to help him, as he didn't deserve any help from anyone. That was it for Cyprian Wily, mob boss, crime lord and sadist. If you want more Witcher lore videos, subscribe and like the video. Leave suggestions for other videos down in the comments. Till the next video. Bye.
Help me for fuck's sake!
No one's coming.
Stop! What? What do you want?